Hello, my name's Laura Moxley and I work for Essex County Fire and Rescue Service as a safe and well officer, and I'm also an on-call firefighter at Weeley Fire Station. So when we go into a visit, it is more bespoke and more person-centered approach. So we will be looking to minimise and mitigate risk from occurring within the property. We also cater for people's well-being. So a lot of our visit is of course to do with fire safety and prevention, but we're also there in terms of security, and we're also there to cater for people's well-being as well. My number one tip for avoiding a fire is having a really good bedtime routine. Um, Unfortunately, most fires do occur between the nighttime period, so it's really important to get yourself into healthy habits, switching off many electrical appliances as possible. Try to avoid washing and tumble drying and dishwashing at nighttime because they are hot, heavy appliances that we want you to be able to keep an eye on when they are in use. Yes, absolutely. The majority of smoke alarms will always have a flashing light intermittently going, whether it's red or green. That tends to mean that there's residual energy running to your battery, but it doesn't necessarily mean that it is in good working order. No, you don't need a smoke alarm to be in every room within your house. We do, however, encourage people to have one working smoke alarm on every level of their home. We don't tend to fit smoke alarms within kitchen areas purely for the fact that the minute you start cooking or open up your oven, it is very likely to go off. It's going to annoy you and you're going to want to remove it from the ceiling. So it's best placed within hallways or landings, maybe even utility spaces. So somewhere where your smoke alarm will cover the danger room within your property, which is the kitchen, but not necessarily inside it. I have never been in a job where getting up in the morning just is easy to do. And I think it took me a really long time to find a job that you could just get up in the morning and go to work and genuinely be happy. And I actually like every part of my role as a safe and well officer because it's so varied. You get to be able to meet so many different people within the community, and you never necessarily know what you're going into. So you know what you're there to do, but you don't know what the outcome of your visit is going to be. And a lot of the time you're able to implement more help than you think you're going to be able to do. So in that sense, that's what I love about the safe and well role. When I go out and do safe and well visits, I would never encourage somebody within their property to go out and purchase a fire extinguisher or a fire blanket. And the reason for that is, in an unlikely and unfortunate event of a fire occurring, we're then encouraging you to use your fire blanket and to use your fire extinguisher. And actually what we want to do is encourage you to get out of your property safely and call the fire service out. If you suffer with a hearing impairment and you are somebody that wears hearing aids, it's really important for us to be able to come out and assess whether or not you can hear a standard smoke alarm. If you can't, we can implement a sensory device for you. So a sensory device works in conjunction with a slightly different type of smoke alarm that we would fit in your property, but it radio frequencies a silent message over to the kit that essentially lives in your bedroom. So you would have a vibrating pad underneath your pillow and then a strobe light on your bedside table. If your smoke alarm was to detect a hazard, smoke or fire within the middle of the night, it would still make a normal bleeping sound like a standard smoke alarm does, but it would send that secret message over to your device in the bedroom, vibrating under your head and flashing next to you, and together working to wake you up.